Stage 8. The Evil Genie. Biff had an idea. She wanted to try an experiment. So one day she put a bottle over a tiny apple. I wonder if the apple would grow in the bottle. She thought, I'll have to wait and see. After a long time, Biff wanted to see if the experiment was working. It was. In the bottle was a big apple. Biff showed the bottle to Nadine. When he saw the apple, he was amazed. How do you get that in there? He asked. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. The magic took the children into another adventure. I wonder where the magic is taking us, called Keeper. The magic took them to a tiny island in the middle of the ocean. Fluffy hated magic adventures. Oh no, he groaned. We are on a bare island with only one tree in the middle. Why have we come here? Asked Biff. Maybe there is a reason why the magic has brought us here, said Nadine. But what? moaned Keeper. There's nothing here. No, I don't like this. No, I don't like the look of this, said Biff. This is not going to be a good adventure. Help me climb the tree, said Nadine, and maybe I can see a ship going past. Biff saw a bottle sticking out of the sand. It was tied to a bit of the tree. How strange, thought Biff. She untied the bottle and picked it up. Suddenly Nadine began to wave and shout. I can see a boat, he called, but it's a long way off. They all waved and shouted. The boat turned and came towards them. Hooray, it's coming, yelled Keeper. The boat landed in the island. There was a boy sailing it. What are you doing on this tiny island? He asked. You won't believe us, even if we told you, said Biff. The boy said he would rescue them, so they climbed into the boat. I hate boats, thought Fluffy. Biff took the bottle with her. It's very heavy, she said. I wonder what's in it. The boy sailed the boat away from the island. My name is Comer, he said. I am the son of Hashin the explorer. Why are you all by yourself? Asked Nadine. I'm looking for my father, said Comer. He had been lost for 4 years. Biff showed Comer the bottle she had found on the island. It's a very strange-looking bottle, she said. I found it on the island. There is something heavy inside, said Comer. Let's open it. Comer pulled the cork out of the bottle. Then something terrible happened. There was a loud bang and a cloud of smoke. An evil genie shot out. There was a terrible smell like rotten eggs. Oh, gasped Biff. What have we done? Ha, I'm free at last, shouted the genie. You'll be sorry you let me out. Why? asked Biff. You should be thankful. Not me, cried the genie. I hate all people, but most of all, I hate the man who put me in this bottle. His name is Hassan, cried the genie, and I ought to deal with him. Then Genie grew very big. First, I will deal with you, he said. He pulled out He put out his cheeks and blew very hard. "Help," said Cold Camel. "He's making a storm." The wind smashed off the mats. Big waves tossed the boat up and down. "Hang on, everyone," yelled Camel. "We are being blown onto a big island." Biff that it wasn't going to be a good adventure, shouted Kipper. The boat was slapped into the shore. It had some rocks and it turned over. They were all thrown onto the island. When the storm stopped, Biff and Nadine looked around. They were all red, but nobody was hurt. Everyone looked at the boat. There was a big hole in the bottom. "If we can mend this hole," said Camel, "we will stuck in this island." "Things are getting worse," thought Fluffy. "There are too many flies here." Then they saw a man running towards them. He had a long black beard and long hair. It was Kamar's father, Hassan. When Kamar saw him, he shouted, "Father, is that you? I'm your son, Kamar." Hassan gave Kamar a hug. Hassan told them that his ship had break over on the island. I live in a hut made of bits of wood. I've been alone for 4 years," he said. Then I will take you home," said Kamar. "All we have to do is mend my boat." Kamar's father showed them a big chest. It was blown up in the storm. He said, "It may be full of treasures, but I can't open it. I don't have a key." Nadine looked at the chest. "You will need a special key to open it," he said. Suddenly there was a whooshing sound and a terrible smell of rotten eggs. The evil genie appeared. His voice sounded like thunder. "Aha!" he shouted. "You trapped me in a bottle. Now I will deal with you, Hassan." Fluffy hated the adventure, and he hated the genie even more. He began to bark and scowl at the genie. "Fluffy," called Biff, "don't do it." But Fluffy barked even more. "Help," called the genie. "I hate dogs." The genie flew away. "Hooray!" shouted Kipper. "Good riddance to the hurry-hole smelly old genie." Hassan looked upset. But how did he escape?" he asked. "I put him in a bottle years ago." Hassan told them about the genie. "He can't touch you himself, but he can get other things to hurt you." "Like he made the storm?" asked Biff. "Yes," said Hassan, "but he can only do 2 bad things a day." On the island was a mountain. On the top of it lived a large bird. The genie flew up to there to bird lived. "Now I will deal with the spirited dog," he said. He used his power on the bird. "Get the dog," he called. The bird flew down from the mountain. They felt the cold wind from his beating wings. "Quickly," yelled Hassan. "Get inside the hut." Fluffy was frightened of the bird. He ran away from the hunt. "Fluffy, come back," yelled Biff. The bird swooped into the beach. It picked up Fluffy in his claws. Biff, Nadine, and Kipper ran out of the hunt. But the bird flew off with Fluffy. "Fluffy," yelled Kipper. This is terrible," said Kipper. "We'll have to rescue Fluffy." "This must be because the genie," said Nadine. "We'll have to get him back into the bottle." But There must be a way to do it, said Biff. If only we knew what it was. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. Our help, called Nothing. We can go now. We haven't rescued Fluffy. The magic began to take them home. Don't glow, magic key, cried Biff. We can't leave Fluffy behind. The magic took the children home. What can we do about Fluffy? asked Skipper. We can't leave him stuck in the adventure. Can we make the key take us back? Said Nothing. How? Asked Biff. We can never make it glow. It only glows when it wants to. Just then, Mom came into Biff's room. It's time for Nothing to go home, she said, and it's time for Kipper's bed. Kipper didn't want a bed, and Nothing didn't want to go home. They wanted to go back into the adventure. What's up, Biff? asked Chip. You look upset. Biff told Chip about Fluffy. We must go back and rescue him, said Chip. We've got to find a way to get the genie back into the bottle. If only the magic key would glow, said Biff. The end.